Hey, it's Drake, and I'm going to talk about A Midsummer Night's Dream today. Some of the big things that really stood out to me was how there is like the big mixture between like comedy and like tragedy. It's definitely more so a comedy, but they have the tragedy parts with like the whole love mix up and all that. So it's kind of, I guess, tragic in that standpoint. So I thought that was really interesting how they kind of intertwined that all together. Um, some of the themes that were involved in this play was love, definitely, because you had like the big love triangle squared, depending how you look at it. Because there's like the four main characters who are definitely involved in a love kind of complication altogether. Another theme is dreams. We see this numerous times with like the characters falling asleep, having different dream sequences. So that's kind of like a big part. Not too relevant, but definitely important. There's also, that's like the time when Puck will come around and put like the love powder flower on the people's eyes to make them fall in love with the first person they see. So that is definitely important from that whole dream aspect. And lastly, the third theme I would say is like foolishness, or just comedy in general. Because you see like the one character who wears like the donkey head. It's pretty funny, and also Hermia's father was like really sarcastic when he was mentioning like killing her pretty much or exiling her. So it's very over dramatic, but I don't think it's really ever a serious tone for a good portion of it. So comedy is definitely another big theme. Another question is what's the role of like meta theater in this? So that would be like theater within theater, or in this case, a play within a play. So we do see that with all like the clowns and getting involved, having their own play, rehearsing, practicing throughout. It's really kind of funny. I don't know. It's not too essentially necessary, I guess, to the whole overall thing, but it does add a very good comedic relief there at the end, especially. It's pretty funny, and then it kind of like brings everyone together, and they're all laughing together and having a good time. So I guess it's fun there. It gives it a happy ending. Another big thing that was in this play was like gender roles. So we do see a little bit of this in the beginning with how there's like the fairies fighting in their world, and then you have like the Duke and his love marriage prospect. They're kind of, I guess, like fighting too, or trying to figure everything out. And then we also have Hermia's father telling her who he wants her to marry. So that's like the traditional like gender roles is like women don't really decide who they marry. So that's kind of the big thing, I guess, in the play. Now, if this were to be like present day, like I'm sure it have a little different meaning to some people, because we do see like how back then all the women roles were played by men, but so that would probably be normal to them. But today, I guess it would be a little weird to us, but definitely not very surprising at all back then. So lastly, my questions are. Do you think that the play in a play is necessary? Why not? And also, if they scrap the whole comedy part at the end, do you think it would be still a comedy or a tragedy? So yeah, thanks.